discussion on how the whole, in my opinion, on Among Us and why I think it's a bit overrated. Okay, so no, this does not mean you shouldn't dislike you shouldn't like what you want. You can like what you want, and if you think Among Us is funny and you think that lame joke sus is funny, what the fuck? That's making us well, whatever. But back what I was saying. Back what I was saying. I think. Okay, what the fuck do I do? I guess I'll make a discussion video talking about. Like, I have no idea what's about, but whatever. It's not very interesting. I'm trying to say, that's weird, but like I'm trying to say, basically Among Us doesn't seem that funny in a sense. Cause there are some things I think it's a bit overrated. Like, why do I think that? Well, it's always saying sus, self-report, yada yada yada. Those aren't funny. You can like what you want. That doesn't mean you shouldn't. That's an imposter. I'm fine with being an imposter or anything like that. I'm fine with the imposter stuff, and I'm fine with the creator's decision. I don't tell people what they should not do. Like, it's basically in a sense you shouldn't basically tell people what you shouldn't do, and basically in a sense you could say, oh, for instance, you could say that there's a problem with some people telling you what to do and or forcing you to do whatever you want, and it's for instance shoving things down your throat, and you could point out that it's just a game, and I respect that, and I do agree it's just a game. I don't attack people for thinking it's just a game. I'm not the type of person who would force you to do what I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't want. I was just trying to say is that basically in a sense, you can't just say, sus this, sus that, and yada 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 shit. It's not that bad of a joke. It's just that it depends on the person. So, for instance, you can't just point out something that would be toxic. Now, is the Among Us community toxic? Well, I don't know. I just don't freaking know. I don't know if it is going to be toxic or not. Gacha community, where I agree, Gacha sucks ass as a community. There are a good side that makes it good. So, what I think people should do is not start making overusing the joke every day, because these jokes are going to be the same as Team 4-Star. Unfunny, not very original, and pretty annoying. And, well, will Among Us be popular? More in the normal styles of a kind of tame, popular fandom. It's just going to have, one of those types of fans who the wank characters when they're not really that strong. And those videos are usually just their versions. They're not canon versions. They're just fan-made with random powers that are given for comedy purposes. You could say that, oh, but it's a comedy. That's the fucking point. You could say that there's tons of weird comedy, and it's just weird. It's just one of those days where you have to deal with a type of fan that will force to shove shit down your throat like a ship. Despite the fact that I don't agree with shipping real people unless you're a friend who are just shipping your characters, which is okay. So in a sense, you could just ship yourselves, and basically it's okay as long as you don't freaking ruin it every day and say, oh, I ship you this and that. I'm saying it's bad to do that all the time, because in a sense it's basically shoving things down your throat. You could say, oh, but what if it's shoving something you don't like. You want to enjoy something, but you can't, because you just can't enjoy it. Hang on, let me type this in. For a task. Let me tell you something. Imagine this. You just trying to enjoy a game, and then someone shoves or ships you to do it, and then you can't, and then you just try and enjoy a game, but then people are shoving shit down your throat. Then it leads to drama. Seriously, how would Imagine like getting forced into something you don't want to be part of, and then you just freaking like have to do everything you have to do. Like, wouldn't that ruin the game for you? Like, seriously, wouldn't it ruin it? Like, I'm not trying to shove things down your throat and force you to do stuff. I just don't think that it's right to shove shit. Like, for instance, let's say, for instance, you're trying to enjoy a game and not talk or do anything wrong. And basically, people are just attacking you for no reason. So, in a sense, you're just trying to have a good game and have fun. But people ruin that for you by shoving shit down your throat. Basically, in a sense, it's toxicity. And shit goes crazy. Now, what does this have to do with it? Well, in the sense of stuff, Among Us is an overrated game and fandom that shouldn't be treated as like it's a gift from the gods. It shouldn't be treated like that, like every freaking new fandom. Like, seriously. It's just, if it's just a story, I write fanfics just for fun, and I want my fandom to be treated like, I don't want, I guess I have a fandom or whatever, I don't know, I don't really care, but whatever, but I don't want shit to be treated like a freaking god-like thing, and then I just be like treated like some popular YouTuber, yada 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 shit, when I'm not really that popular, I'm at like 100 or something. Like, why in the fuck would you have to be forced to do shit when you should just enjoy what you like? Like, seriously, what the fuck? There's also the fact that you would have to be forced to do shit that you won't want to be part of. Like, why in the fuck would you, like, have to do this shit when you're literally trying to mind your own business and have fun? It's the same as RPGs. I may be a rager, and I'm trying not to rage. And I can agree that I can be a little toxic and raging. But at least I'm a little bit tame, but like I'm saying, and this game's glitchy. Freaking game, so I'm broken, but whatever. I'll just get out of this game. But like I was saying, it's broken. But like I'm saying, in a sense of other games and fandoms in a sense, there's always gonna be that type of fandom that always likes to shove shit down your throat. Like, for instance, let's say, for instance, okay, let's get back to talking about months. I'm gonna get off topic. So, like, say, Among Us, sorry, just my nose. But as I was saying, Among Us is a weird fandom. That's the fact. It's either that the fandom wants to shove shit down your throat and make you have a bad day, or just ruin everything for you. Fancy in terms of good fandom writing, good fandoms, there's always gonna be that shitty fandom that likes to make lame jokes. I say lame jokes because Among Us jokes aren't really funny that much. Like, they kind of were funny back then, but nowadays they're not really funny. It's just sus, self-report, yada yada yada, shit like that. Like, seriously, what's so funny about saying sus? That's not fucking funny. It's my opinion, but I'm not gonna shove shit down your throat. You can enjoy those bad, lame jokes if you want. Same with you enjoying those lame-ass Team 4-star jokes that aren't really funny to me anymore. There are still a few jokes that are still funny that are really funny to me, but I'm not that person to shove shit down your throat. Now, what else do I have to say about the Among Us fandom and shit like that? I don't know. Maybe, like, don't shove shit down people's throats and don't start saying sus all the time. Oh, yeah. I hope you all enjoy the video, and goodbye. See you later, everyone.